Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. 4 p.m. Tuesday, yoga flow. Ooh, I think I'm actually going to be able to slide this around a little bit. Give me 1 second. This might help some things. Hopefully. Well, difficult to get everything all in one place, one screen. This is my challenge. This is my yoga. I have my cup of hot tea. I always love to try and settle into the space with a hot cup of tea. Right now, it's winter for me still in Colorado, so maybe wherever you're at, a nice cold cup of something sounds good. Thank you so much for joining me. To be totally honest, I'm in kind of a funk today. It's a funky funk day. I really was just not in a place to film a yoga class, to be totally honest. And all day I've been going back and forth, and it's like, who really cares? No one will probably watch this. I love that it's being played later on, so the live piece is fun, but I'm trying to really detach from the attendance, to detach from all of the setup, because I literally have to clear out my living room and set up lights and get my house quiet, which is easy. It's really not that big of a deal. Um, but for some reason today I'm just in that headspace. So that self-talk, that just the louder and louder and louder, like it doesn't matter who's really going to watch this, blah, blah, blah. Right. So I really had to step back and get clear with myself on why I'm doing this. And I love teaching yoga. I really miss a live class. I miss seeing my people in person. But this is such an incredible platform that can really be shared with so many people. Even if it's shared with one person that isn't ever able to attend one of my classes, like that is the win for me. And I'm doing this because there's so many people that are in need of that slowdown, in need of that in need of movement, in need of a deeper breath. And so I really dug deep and I pushed the funk away. And today I'm just going to flow. I'm going to flow from my heart. I'm going to connect. I'm going to teach as if there was a live full room here, like I'm used to. And I hope that that really resonates with you, because at the end of the day, this is me giving my heart space to you, me being able to share my yoga practice and my passion and what I truly believe is my purpose with you. So, let's begin. I always recommend some sort of cushion. We can always use it throughout the class as a little prop. And it's always a great place to start as we start seated. In class, we usually use a block, so this can kind of be multi-purpose. And I usually recommend a cushion from the couch if you don't have something that's a little bit harder, like a meditation cushion, which most people probably don't. So grab a couch cushion, roll out your mat, or maybe roll out a blanket or a towel, whatever is serving you. I had posted where you can find my playlist. It's Spotify under my name, Nikki Shadeen, and then the playlist is Beginnings within parentheses 60 minutes. So I will try and post it in the YouTube notes if that's a thing, because as I've mentioned, YouTube shuts me down for playing music, which is really frustrating. So yeah, or play your own music. Play something that is resonating with you, that fills your room, that fills your space. If this isn't live, if you're listening to this later, go ahead and hit pause, maybe find that Spotify list just so that you can have a little bit of something. I like music really runs my classes, not runs it, but just fills it and it really connects things. So I highly recommend something a little more slower paced to begin. And yeah, let's settle into the space. So as I work through this funk of the day, I recognize that a lot of people are probably going through the highs and the lows of the emotional time. And that's all anybody is really talking about. So I don't need to go like so far into it, but we're all feeling it, right? It's coming up, showing up every day a little bit different. So some days it's like, "Ah, I got this. I've got it dialed in. I'm working from home. My kids are good. Blah, 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 everything's all in order." And some days it's just like, what the F is going on? Right? Like, how long is this going to last? What are we going to do? Like, what does this look like? Are people learning and growing from it? Like the mind chatter, right? So, in coming into that space, let's connect together and really feel through this. And some of the ways that I kind of brought myself into the space was getting outside, going for a little hike, fresh air walk is always huge. I took a shower, washed my hair, which in quarantine, that's like cool. Let's keep ourselves clean and give ourselves a reason to stay fresh. And I put on some like little bit of brighter clothes, right? Like welcoming the spring. It's still pretty gloomy here. We're in our mud season. So those are just a few techniques that really help me to feel more alive, to get through the funk, to connect back to what matters. And so I encourage you, if any of those techniques are resonating the next time you're in a funk, feel free to try some of it. So here in our seated posture, maybe your legs are tucked underneath you, maybe the legs are straight out in front of you. Really tune into the body. I trust you, and I trust you to listen to the wisdom of your body. I think we forget that our body really knows best, and we forget. So tune back into that space. Yeah. So come in, stacking the shoulders over the hips. Find a neutral spine. Close the eyes as we turn inward, right? Shutting down the external world. Yoga truly is a reflection of what's inside, what we're holding on to, whether it's excitement or fear, whether it's gain or loss, whether it's joy or sadness. Reflect inward. Notice what happens, the sensations that crawl all over the body as we close our eyes. We start to notice. I encourage you to notice where your sit bones, your seat, your booty is connected to either the floor or a prop, a blanket or a bolster or a pillow. Notice. Notice this grounding, this rooting. And from this space, travel down the legs all the way into the feet. Notice the bottom of the feet, the tingling in the toes, a little sensation there, maybe the coolness on the feet. Crawl back up the legs into the pelvis and then tuck the pelvis under just a little bit so we roll back onto our tailbone area and then roll forward and then roll back. It's just a giant, gentle, slight movement, opening and closing the pelvis. And then find the sweet spot, the center space where you feel the most rooted. Coincidentally, this is our root chakra. The root chakra is red. Imagine the color red, rooted right into where you are seated. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, root down a little more. Take 2 more breaths from this space. Let it go. Fill up through the nose. And slowly exhale out the mouth. Traveling up the body into the belly button area. Take a breath into the belly, let the belly open. Exhale, bring the belly into the spine. Inhale, open. It doesn't feel supernatural. We tend to hold our belly space in, but let it open. That diaphragm loves, loves, loves this movement. Exhale, bring the belly button towards the spine. One more. And let it go. Crawling our way up the body into the shoulders. Go ahead and shrug the shoulders up towards the ears and then roll the shoulders down the back. Inhale, bring the shoulders up high. Make a little circle here, reaching them back towards the back of the body and down. One more inhale, shrug. Exhale, surrender. Breathe into the heart space. Inhale. Let it go. Travel up through the neck, up through the crown of the head, the back of the head, all the way to the tippy top. Stretch and reach the body long. Inhale, breath from this space. And then exhale, bring chin towards chest. Ooh, feel the lengthening in the back of the neck. Inhale, breath to this stretch. Exhale, let it go. Two more. Exhale. Inhale. And let it go. If you haven't already, I encourage you to start that playlist now as we start to find movement. Inhale back to center. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Stretch. Bring the left fingertips down to the ground. Reach. Big breath in, length. Exhale, find depth. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping the ear towards the right shoulder. Inhale the left arm up and over, finding a little rainbow here. If you'd like to set the right fingertips down on the ground to really reach in, but careful to not collapse in that right side body. So side body stretch, turn your attention to the arm. As the left arm reaches, feel the sensation in the fingertips. Maybe wiggle the fingers, take a breath in. Length, exhale, depth. Slowly return back to center. Inhale, reach the chest and the chin high, opening up the throat here. Turn your attention to the throat chakra. Open, 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 breath in. Let it go. Inhale back to center. Exhale fully. Inhale, breath, reach long. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Ooh, find that nice stretch. I took a little spill on my snowboard the other day and my neck needs some love, so this feels so good. Reach the right fingertips down if that feels good. Take a breath. Inhale to length. Exhale to depth. If you did so on the other side, take that right arm up and over, finding a rainbow. And the left fingertips come to the ground for a little kickstand here. Careful we don't collapse in that left side body. Inhale, length. Exhale, depth. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale to center, reach the fingertips high, gaze all the way up. Connect the hands energetically, fingertips come to touch. Take a breath in here. Exhale, cactus the arms, shine the heart, one breath. Let it go. Finding full circle movement. Inhale, reach the hands high, connect the fingertips, and then flip the palms to the outside of the room. Exhale, let it go. At the bottom of the breath, slowly reach back up. All the way to the top, fingertips touch, and then exhale, release. Inhale to length. Exhale to depth. Good. Release the cushion out from underneath you. Bring the hands to touch right at the heart center. Palms connect. We'll find a moment here coming back to that inward focus. And I encourage you to think of a word that lights you up. A mantra, as we call it. Maybe you begin with I am. I am present. I am alive. I am happy. I am pissed off, maybe. I'm in a funk. I'm working through it. I'm doing my best. I am here. I am showing up. Really let that resonate with you. Turn that headspace, turn that head talk into something positive, because that is the first step to changing how we show up, how we feel, how we move, how we connect. Shift your energy and live your truth. Take one big breath. Audible exhale. Coming into one Om, inhale. The sound of Om connects us all, is the energetic force of every sound in the entire world combined as one. Really let your Oms roll, feel the vibration, and you will feel so connected. Take a breath here. And exhale, bring the legs to one side or the other. Stacking the shoulders over the wrists, coming into tabletop posture. My hair was still a little wet from my shower, so I was trying to not put it back just yet. Ladies, you know how that goes. So come into your tabletop posture and slowly just start to organically warm up the spine, right? So feel the body. Nice circles, breathing through, maybe looking over one shoulder. Oh yeah, that nice side body stretch, and then the other. Coming to neutral spine, just gentle cat-cows here. We're in no hurry, so breathe through it. Press the mat away, suck the belly button in towards the spine, tuck the tailbone under. Big breath in, cow pose, arch, hang, breathe. Exhale, round and curl, angry cat, press the mat away. And one more big breath in. Full breath out. Coming to neutral. Finding a little balancing here. Reach the right hand out, the left foot back. The right thumb reaches towards the sky. We find this nice long length. Take a breath in here. Big breath, get long. Exhale, elbow to knee. And return to your tabletop. Take a few cat-cow organic movements here. Try and adjust this light a little bit here. Oh yeah, there we go. Such a tricky little setup. Is that gonna be super bright? It's better than dark, right? Okay, come back. Breath in, cow pose. Breath out, round and curl. Back to neutral. Left hand reaches, right foot back all the way. Stretch, get long first, engage. Exhale, round and curl. So we come back to that length and that depth. One more big breath, reach. Exhale, round and curl. Last, cat-cow, keeping that spine moving. And on your cat pose, angry cat, press the mat away from you. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the toes under, and gently make your way to downward facing dog. Oh, start by moving the neck around, letting the head feel like it's able to just kind of hang, which is an unusual posture because usually the head is held high. for the most part. So let it just really hang, finding little circles here, pedal through the heels. Come back to that wisdom of the body, right? So trust and allow the movement. Of course, trying to stay focused and connected to the breath here. So big breath in, full breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more. Let it go. Rise up onto the balls of the feet. Gently walk all the way to the top of the mat. Ragdoll hang here, sway side to side. I recommend the feet hip distance, 2 fists right between the ankles or more. If this is your first forward fold from sitting all day, the feet nice and wide will give you space on the back of the body to just hang. It's okay, no matter how far down you are. Bend the knees to support you and to protect the hamstrings, and then grab opposite elbow, sway. Yeah, so feel that inversion. Feel that blood change, the shift in the energy from high to the head being lower than the heart. And come into the middle for stillness. Take a breath in. Slowly let it out. 2 more. One more. Let's continue warming up the spine. Reach the fingertips long. If you need to, grab that cushion for right under that hand. The left hand down, the right hand high, and we reach and we twist. Yeah, so I like to be popped up onto the fingertips here, whether that's on the prop or down onto the mat, whatever works best for you. And then feel free to bend the left leg if that helps you open. We're looking for stacking, so try not to let that right shoulder just really open. The right shoulder can tend to collapse here, so keep high and then engage into those right fingertips. Welcome movement. Breathe in. And let it go all the way down. Halfway lift to reset the spine. The fingers reach towards the ground, and then exhale, we fold all the way down. Right hand, right fingertips down, left hand, left fingertips high. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you did so on the other side, bend that right knee, and then open the left shoulder a little bit more. Feeling a nice stretch through the low spine. Breathe in and breathe out. One more. And let it go. Remove any props that you are using. Plant the hands, step back, high plank. Yeah, let's hold for 3 breaths. Maybe you rock forward and back into the fingertips and the toes, and then land where the heels are reaching back. We want to stack the shoulders right over the wrists. Try not to let the booty stick too high or droop low. Right, so we're engaging the spine. You're doing so good. So nice ab workout here for the beginning part. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale the right knee to the right elbow, right knee to left elbow, right knee back. High plank. We're just doing this once on each side. Left knee, left elbow, right elbow, left elbow, and back. Good. Drop to the knees. Hinge forward, lower all the way down to the belly, untuck the toes, root the feet down, the tops of the feet, root, all the way down. Hands are nice and light under the shoulders. Exhale the air. Inhale, rise up, low cobra. Engage the legs so much the knees come off of the mat, and then we exhale, flow low. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Rise up. Pause at the top if you'd like to go to King Cobra. Press and reach, not too hard on the neck or the shoulders. Take a breath in at the top, and we flow low. Tuck the toes, engage everything, press up, high plank, downward facing dog. Inhale, breath. Let it go. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Look forward, make your way top of the space. Halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, forward, fold, ragdoll. And then we rise to stand as if we have all the time in the world. Feel each vertebrae separate and open so amazingly all the way to the top. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Big breath in and reach. Exhale, hands through heart center. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Let it go. Make that full circle connection. Inhale, big breath up. Exhale, back to heart center. Good. Pause. Close the eyes. Reflect inward. We easily lose that focus. We're externally focused almost all the time. Tune in. Tune out what doesn't matter. Breathe in. Let it go. Inhale, breath, reach high. Interlace the fingers. Flip the palms towards the sky and side body. Bend to the right. Maybe step the feet distance as far as the hips if that feels good. Whatever is calling you. Inhale, breath. Exhale to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, breath. Tiny back bend here. Cactus the arm, shine the heart. 1 breath. Let it go. Inhale to rise. Exhale, flow low. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, high plank, pause, big breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Drop to the knees, hinge forward, lower halfway or less, pause. Exhale, press back up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wag the tail. Inhale, breath. Full exhale. Step the feet closer to you, so a close dog, and then walk the feet to the edges of the mat. So a close, wide down dog, and then take the left hand underneath you, reaching for the outer right ankle. So we try and really use that hand to ankle connection as leverage to pull the heart right underneath you. And breathe in. You should feel a stretch between the shoulder blades and maybe in the low spine, definitely in the hamstrings. Keep those knees bent. Breathe in. And return back to center. Switch it out. Right hand, left ankle. Roll underneath you. Pull. Using that leverage. Shine the heart to the side of the room. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale back to center. Toe heel the heels in, the toes out. Gently walk yourself all the way to the back of the mat, coming into frog pose. Let the body, like a falling leaf, come all the way down towards the ground. Feel free to grab that cushion or anything you need prop-wise right underneath the tush if that feels good. Or if you just want to find some nice, controlled hang time here. Press the elbows into the inside of the knees, the palms press together right at the heart center, and then lift the chest a little higher. Take an inhale. Full breath out. 2 more. Be kind to your body. This is a deep stretch, so if it's not totally connecting, just do what feels good. 1 more big breath. See if you can go somewhere you've never gone before, though. Try something new. Reach the palms, the fingertips down, the hips. Come high. Toe heel the feet back into the center line, and then walk yourself all the way into our high plank. Take a big breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. So good. Exhale. Stay with it. And let it go. Inhale the right leg high and gently press yourself back into a 3-legged down dog with the right leg high. Breathe in here. Full breath out. Inhale the right leg higher. Come up high onto the ball. The left foot as well. Look forward, gently step towards that right thumb, dropping the left knee down here, Anjali-asana, come up. Breathe in, breathe out. If you need to take some time to work through the hips coming in and out, I always like to kind of just create some space here. And then find that nice center line where we can sink down in a little bit further. Take your hands up. And exhale, fold over a straightened right leg, half splits. Bring the body down towards the torso. Fully breathe in here. Feel free to flex the right foot, press through the right heel. And let that whole torso area just surrender over the body. Take a breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, crawl your way forward. Plant the palms down, tuck the left toes under, and slowly start to stand up into our high lunge, crescent lunge. So we want to shift the feet. So look down, make sure the feet are on two different planes, because if we have them stacked together, there's like less mobility, less structure, less balance. So come to center with those feet spread on two different planes. Take a big breath in and exhale, airplane over the torso. Finding a little movement here. Inhale the left hand forward. Pause. Find that nice strength. And switch. Right hand forward, left hand back. Focus on depth of that right leg. Inhale, left hand forward. Switch. Right hand forward. Exhale. Feel the breath. Left hand forward. This time stand all the way up. Warrior two. So right foot forward, left foot back. Warrior two. We create that depth in the right knee. Breathe, breathe here. I feel like I'm in a complete spotlight. Tone it down a little, people. Tone it down. Breathe in. Breathe out. So where can we find that yin yang, that depth and the length, right? So length, depth. In, out. Fill up. Let it go. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Extended side angle, right elbow, right knee, left hand up and over. Find that nice long line. Most likely you don't have a mirror, which I kind of love because we can really reflect internally and we can feel what the body is doing instead of judging and comparing. So feel. Do you feel your left shoulder opening? Do you feel yourself gripping through the right toes? Can you let the right toes relax? Can you really press through the pinky toe side edge of the left foot? And you let the breath really calm the body. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale all the way up to star. Heels in, toes out. Here's our star pose. Big breath. And let's sink down into our horse. Shift through the hips if you would like. Breathing through it. Get a little lower. Let's find that circle breath. Inhale, rise. Connect the fingertips. Exhale, hands through heart center. Two more. Stay with it. Let it go. Last one. Sink an inch. Challenge the body. Yes, you can. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Back to the front. Flip that right palm over. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand up and over. Left hand just gently places on that back left leg, staying nice and light. Doing our best to not completely collapse in the left side. Finding that right side stretch as we naturally do and as we reach to the back of the room. Take a big breath in. Full breath out. Stay with the breath. Stay connected. Inhale, reach. Reach, reach, inhale, exhale, windmill down, plant the palms, step back. Our first chaturanga, lower halfway or less, catch the body. Inhale, roll over the toes, up dog. Hips high, squeeze that core in, downward facing dog. Big breath here. Full breath out. Inhale, breath. Let it go. Inhale the left leg high. Pause here. Big lift. Big breath. One more. Stay for the hold. Inhale, rise up onto the ball. The right foot, reach the left foot high. Look forward, step towards that left thumb. Inhale. Exhale, set the right knee down, coming up into our Anjalayasana. Left foot forward, right foot back. Once again, move through those hips. This can be a really big stretch, so be careful of that right side hip flexor. And then as you're ready, sink down in. Big breath here. Full breath out. Inhale. And exhale, bring the fingertips down to either side of the leg. Straighten the left leg for half splits. Feel free to keep those right toes tucked if that feels good on the knee. Flex or point the left toes. Staying nice and active in both feet here. And of course, breathe in and all the way out to that really nice stretch there. Inhale, breath. Full breath out, crawl forward, tuck the right toes under if they're not already. Lift the right knee up off of the mat and shine high into our crescent lunge. Shift the feet around as they need so we're not in one line. The feet are shifted away from each other so we can really find that rooted balance. And then we rise up into the center line. Take a breath. Exhale, airplane. Reach the fingertips back. Really scoop the heart forward by shifting the shoulder blades underneath you. Take an inhale here. Exhale, breath. Inhale the right hand forward, left hand stays back. Pause. Take a breath in. Switch. Left hand forward, right hand back. Pause. Take a breath. Switch. Exhale, right hand forward. Pause. Switch. One more. Pause. And switch. Reach the right hand out. And then a big open with the right arm into our warrior two. Shift the feet around as much as you need. And then root the feet down. Notice the feet. Are you gripping in the left toes? Where can you surrender? We find that length. And we find that depth. Length and depth. Stay connected to your breath. Length and depth. Reach, reach, reach forward with the left hand. Extend your side angle. Left hand down. Right arm up and over. Find that nice, long, energetic line. Roll the right shoulder open. Breathe. Let it go. Big breath. Exhale. Really use that elbow connected to the knee for a little bit of structure and foundation. Trust the body. On an inhale, the right hand brings us all the way up to stand star pose. Heels in, toes out as we sink down into horse. Big inhale. Full breath out. This time our movement looks like left hand up and over. Exhale, elbow in. Inhale, right hand up and over. Exhale, elbow in. One more each side. Stay with it. Inhale to rise, star pose. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Big breath in, find that balance. Exhale, reverse your warrior, right hand down, left hand high, breathe. Let something go. What's that monkey mind doing? What's the chatter saying? How can you slow it down, show up, stay in the moment, take a big breath in, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, flow low, plant the palms, step back. High to low, flow with me. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 big breaths. Let it go. 2 more. Like you mean it. Last one. Let it go. Rise up onto the balls of the feet. Look forward. Travel. Top of your space. Halfway lift to arrive. Exhale forward. Fold. Toe heel the big toes to touch. Gentle gap and space in the ankles. Sink down into our chair pose. Breathe in. Sink an inch. We're only here for a few moments. Exhale, airplane arms back, finding that same arm variation. Inhale the right hand forward, left hand back. Breathe in. Exhale, switch. In. Switch. In. Breath out, switch. In. And switch. One more. Switch it out. Left hand forward, right hand back. Bring the left hand back to meet the right and slowly stand up. Whew. Take your time. Interlace the hands from here for the back of the spine. Big shoulder opener. Step the feet wide. Take a breath in. Reach the heart high. Bend the knees a lot. Come forward. Reach the fist towards the sky. Let the shoulders open as far as they wish. Keep a micro bend in the elbows to protect the arms and the shoulders. Maybe you sway side to side. This could be a lot. Maybe the hands are just simply connected at the low spine still. That's okay. Be patient, be kind. Let the body do its work. Take a big breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. If the fists aren't already at the low spine, bring them there now. And then slowly reach the fingertips down towards the mat. Toe heel the feet back to touch. Big toes touch. Nice gap in the ankles. And we do that so that the feet are parallel. They're like a number 11. And then we slowly sink back into our Utkatasana. Coming into a little balancing series. Take a big breath in, reach the chest high. Exhale, sink an inch. Inhale, slowly stand up. Bring the left knee with us. Pause. So we want to find a 90 or so degree type bend. Flex the left foot. You don't have to be too rigid about it, but just going towards that goal. Take a big breath in. And slowly hinge forward, coming into airplane Dakasana. Breathe. Pause. Reach the fingertips back. Once again, scoop the shoulder blades together so it really lifts the heart forward. Stay bent in that right leg. We're here for a few. Come back to the breath. Soak it in. Let it out. Lengthen. And find depth. If you're ready to go to warrior 3, reach, reach, reach forward. Pulse into the heartbeat here as you pause. Use the breath. Take one more big deep breath. And exhale. Come back to center. Left foot meets right. Whew, beautiful. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, reset the spine, and exhale, fold. Breathe here, let the head come down below the heart. And then slowly rise back up into our Utkatasana. Big breath in. Exhale, sink an inch. Inhale, slowly lift. Right leg comes with us this time. Finding that nice 90-degree bend, flexing the foot, left foot, right? Right foot. Right foot comes with us. Our left foot is rooted. Good. So breathe in. Breathe out. See that head chatter? Let it go. Slowly start to work your way into full Dakasana, airplane. Scoop the shoulder blades together. Reach the heart forward. Pause and fly. Let that left foot still feel rooted. The toes are light. If you'd like, go into warrior three. Reach, reach, reach. No matter where you are, stay with it. Let the mind be as quiet as possible. Let the body do the work. It is so strong. And slowly start to rise up. Right foot meets left. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. So good. Halfway lift. Shine the heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms. Step back. High plank. Pause. Drop to the knees. Knees nice and wide. Big toes touch. Forehead to mat. Take a few breaths here before, if you were planning to take a little water break, let the breath slow on its own. Sometimes when we take the water in too soon, then we really put out that fire, that tapas, that heat that we're burning inside. And that's where the yoga practice really connects. So stay in your yoga pose, in your child's pose. Stay in your yoga. Stay connected. Take a moment. Take a few breaths. Come back to that word, that mantra, that intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. That intention that lights you up. That word that will give you a little bit of hope when you're having a funk day, when your mind is all over the place, when you feel like you're just unsure. Let this word guide you. Let your practice guide you. It is here for you at any time. Our yoga truly begins off of the mat. We are not here to be the best at yoga. We are not here to touch our toes. We are not here to stay in handstand. We are here to breathe and connect and to let all of the bullshit go. It is time. This is your time to shine. This is where it begins. Allow it. Process it. Breathe it. Be it. I truly, truly believe in you. And there is a reason you have showed up to take this class and to connect in the way that you do. This is where it begins. From your child's pose. Take one more big breath. Let it go. If you'd like to come up and get a little sip of water, a little pause. We are going to flow through our little series here. So reconnect. Make sure my hair is looking amazing. And guess what? I don't care. It's not what it's about today, right? Come through, reach back, downward facing dog. Let's flow together. Take a big breath in, full breath out. Start on our left side here. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, hold. Inhale, rise up onto the ball. The right foot, look forward, step the left foot towards the left thumb and rise up into crescent lunge. Big breath in. Exhale, airplane the arms, reach back. Inhale, right hand forward, left hand back. Switch, left hand forward, right hand back. Reach, switch, right hand forward. Big breath in, open it up. Warrior two. Find that rooting. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe out. Inhale, that right hand guides us all the way to stand. Heels in, toes out. Horse pose. One breath. Big movement, arms up. Circle it around. back to center. Inhale, stretch, reach, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Take a big breath at the top. And exhale, flow low, plant the palms. Chaturanga if you wish. Or feel free to meet us right into downward facing dog. Big breath in. Full breath out. Inhale the right leg high. Hold, exhale. Inhale, rise up onto the ball of the left foot. Look forward, step towards the right thumb. Shift around and rise up. High lunge, crescent lunge. Big breath in. Exhale, airplane the arms. Inhale, left hand forward, right hand back. Switch, right hand forward, left hand back. Use the breath. Switch, left hand forward. Big open warrior two. Breathe and extend. Left hand guides us up to standing. Heels in, toes out, horse. Sink down in. Inhale, one breath. Stay low. Exhale, let it go. Inhale to center, rise. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, breath, reverse. Big breath in at the top. Exhale, extend and reach down. High to low, chaturanga. Or meet us right in downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up onto the ball of the feet. Look forward. Hop. Top of the space. Halfway and lift. Forward. Fold. Toe heel the big toes to touch. Sink down in. Low, low, low. Here we are. Back in that chair pose. Reach high. Shine the heart. Big breath in. Airplane. Last time through here. Reach the right hand forward. Switch it out. Switch it out. Breathe through. Stay low. 2 more. Last one. Left hand forward, right hand back, reach, and exhale. Surrender down. Crow pose for just a few little breaths here. A few big breaths maybe. If you've never done crow, we're just gonna spread the fingertips nice and wide, bend the elbows, make a little balancing table, right? So we bring the knees to the backs of the arms, and maybe this is where you stay. This is still an inversion. There is so much benefit here. So be right here, be right where you are, and stay confident in the posture. If you'd like to lift the left foot, switch it out. Left foot down, right foot lifts. Switch it out. If you're ready and feel safe, trusting the hands, hinge forward, full crow pose. Use the fingertips, use the balance, use the core. Take a big breath. Full breath out. If you've done this before, step back, float back, walk back, whatever you feel like, all the way down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale. Woo. Downward facing dog. Coming into half pigeon. Inhale the right leg high. Amazing work, everybody. You are looking great. Bring the right knee to the right wrist. Half pigeon. This is a great place for that cushion. You can stack that cushion right underneath your right hip. Yeah, because we really want the hips as square to the ground. It's easy to come into half pigeon and kind of be like blot out. And that's because our hips are really tight, especially with all the sitting that we do. So use that cushion and lift the hips up so we can find that stacked square. We do, for intensity purposes, you can walk the shin up closer towards the top of the mat, coming into a pseudo 7 looking number, but that can tend to be a lot. So wherever your natural pigeon goes, once you get there, I recommend looking over the right shoulder, making sure that leg is long behind you. The heel is stacked over the ankle. So we have length. Again, if the foot is turned in, we have a tendency to be kind of collapsing. So we want to stay up and on top of it. Take a big breath in, reach the chest high. And if you're ready, come down into that sleeping pigeon. Surrendering down here. Letting that hip just fully release. Breathing through. Take 2 more breaths. Let it go. Inhale. And exhale, slowly walk yourself up, roll onto that right hip. So if you have a cushion or a prop underneath your right hip, move it out from underneath you as we come into a nice straddled fold posture here. So no matter how close or how far away the legs are, it's totally up to you. You pick your stretch here. Inhale, reach the chest nice and high, and then slowly come to the center line. If you can reach to the elbows, that's great. If you're up onto the hands, just let the chest start to surrender. Toes are flexed. This really helps keep the stretch through and up the back of the legs instead of the inside of the knees, and then roll the toes open so that we really find that outer leg stretch. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more. Let it go. And then gently come all the way up, bending into the left knee, finding your way into half pigeon on the left side. So it'll take a little bit more movement since we're not coming from down dog. But once again, put that nice cushion underneath the left hip here. Look over the left shoulder, making sure that right hip is pulling in, the right heel is stacked over the ankle. Come towards the center line. Maybe you walk that shin up even closer to the top of the mat. Whatever the body calls for, you let it go. Take a breath in towards the center line and crawl your way forward, surrendering down into that sleeping pigeon. Do your best here to stay connected to breath, allowing whatever is going on in your life to just be. It'll be there when you're done, I promise. Your mind needs this time to realign, to reconnect, to reorganize, and just find some space. We're in so much movement all the time, so many thoughts, so much. So focus on your breath. Slowly start to make your way up to center. Remove the prop underneath that left side hip and roll back to center once more. Reaching the feet forward, whichever side that feels good on. We're going to take one last forward fold here. Inhale and fold forward. Let the head be heavy. Allow the spine to curl. Sometimes we come into this with a really flat spine, leading with the heart. And today I encourage you to let the heart roll in. Let the head hang. Let the chin come towards chest. Let the body just super relax in what I would call a surrender posture. Take a breath in and a breath out. Don't hold your breath. Roll, breathe, find organic movement here. One more big breath. Let it go. Slowly roll up to center. Slide your way to the bottom of the mat so the heels are towards the edge. Inhale, reach the hands long, the palms face the sky, engaging the core, come all the way down. We're almost there, I promise. Hug the knees in, rock side to side. Keep that right knee in. We're finding our final twist, supine twist. The left hand guides the knee across the body, so we roll onto the left hip here, reach the right hand long, and to complete the twist, gaze to the right fingertips. Inhale to length. Exhale to depth by pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Inhale to length. Exhale, twist. Inhale, length. Exhale, twist. And then pause at your edge and breathe. Take one more breath. Let it go. Inhale back to center. Hug the knees in. Reset the spine here. And then let the right leg go long this time. The right hand guides the left knee across the body as we supine twist towards the right. Keeping the left shoulder rooted by reaching the left arm out. And then again, completing that twist by gazing towards the left thumb. Full breaths. Full twist. Come back to that inhale, length. Exhale, depth. Two more. Really feel the rinse here. Last one. And hold here. Full breath. And come back to center. Hug everything in, squeeze the knees in, give yourself a big squeeze, big hug, finding that moment of gratitude for making it to your mat and prioritizing this time here with yourself. Take an inhale breath. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, let it go. Final Shavasana. Let the toes roll open. Hug the shoulder blades inside, so you're literally scooping up the heart from the backside and opening it in towards the front. The palms face the sky. The toes roll open. The hips are so, so heavy. Let the face relax and come to the breath. Final Shavasana. Do your best to stay right here, right now. We'll stay here together for a few moments. Fully surrender to the breath. Slowly bring attention back to your breath. If you have the ability to stay in Shavasana for longer, I highly encourage it. I feel like I could lay like this for the next hour, and maybe I will. If you're ready to come out, start taking some nice full deep breaths in and empty it out. Finding movement in the fingers and toes, rolling the head from side to side, ever so slowly. And then reach the hands up over the head, stretching from fingers to toes like you just woke up. Rolling to the left side here tonight, using the arm as a pillow in your fetal posture. This posture symbolizes our ability to begin again. New beginnings, new moment. Create the newness that you want to see in the world. Slowly press yourself up to a seat right where we began together. Bring the palms pressed together right at the heart center. Bow the head, connecting the heart to the mind and all the way into the body. Take one last breath here. Let it go. Thank you so much for being here with me, for bringing your energy and light to this world, for continuing to show up on your mat, knowing that it is the best thing for you. I hope you enjoy your day, your evening, your week, your month, your year, wherever you're at. Stay grounded, stay connected. Choose to live from a place of light and love whenever possible. Inhaling the hands to the third eye center so we can seal our practice together. The teacher in me honors the teacher in you. Bowing forward, namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am forever grateful for you practicing with me and just for this space. I officially feel defunct. So thank you. I hope you have a great evening. Much love. Feel free to subscribe and continue following me. Hopefully we can practice together in person someday.